I'm here to talk about something positive. Keep the course. You heard? I want everybody to stay the course. Don't get tricked out of here by this bullshit bloggers and everybody trying to get a dollar by eating dick in my life. You heard? I stand tall for everything I believe in, and I always have, no matter what. And I bumped into the best of them. You heard? I've been around this whole world. Fuck the country, nigga. Rocking my same colors. Can't nobody tell me anything, nigga. You know how we move in New York City, nigga. I put a whole coast on. I let a whole coast eat. I put the shit in the sky, nigga. The same way Snoop put the shit in the sky, I put the shit in the sky, nigga. Nobody know none of them other niggas, you heard? They know who Capo was, though, because I put the shit in the sky, nigga. And I held my hand up high, nigga. Fuck wrong with all these niggas. I'm gonna get back to watching my movies and living good, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. I don't go back.
Yeah, no, you ain't gotta say no more about it. You ain't gotta say
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
A special service announcement: eat a dick to all rap. Period.
Hey, yo, Trav, man, that nigga, I'm trying to get him in the room. He don't want to.
You know what? You know what, bro? We ain't got no rap no more. That's all I wanted him to do. This is me, let me be honest, bro. I don't be playing this on the hall. Good. I'm gonna be honest. You don't do this shit right here, bro. Like, come on, man. You see the three niggas, and niggas don't do.
That was the definition of a nigga tucking his tail.
Hey, no, what I'm
like the reason why I
it's all good. That nigga just showed it.
Hey, yo, let me finish speaking.
This nigga is speaking like a blogger. He's bringing up cases that he has no knowledge about.
Nigga, the
Trav, you making a good point. He's not bringing up cases. He's trying to bring down powerful black men that are in position to help other powerful black men. That's all I've been out here doing this whole time, is helping our black community, no matter how people look at it. I do music. I put as many people on as possible. I got fitness. I put as many people, trainers on as possible. I got Capricorn. Everything I do is not for me. It's for the people. I'm a people's person.
Now, I definitely agree with Jim Jones, even though I'm not the biggest Jim Jones fan, but he definitely has he's put on way more people than a Wack 100. We know that. Wack 100 put on, what, 2 people? You know, and really not really even 2 people, you know, what you got, Stitches and Blueface, and I don't even know really, you know, like I don't really know to even give him full credit of Blueface. We know the game is not really, it's not really, who he claimed to be, but that's another story. And yeah, so I gotta salute Jim Jones on that. A lot of people is like, oh, yo, he's dodging questions, he dodging what Wack 100 is saying. Yeah, you know, obviously, if you know anything about the law, if Wack 100 is basically insinuating that Jim Jones is this and that. If Jim Jones speak on certain cases and certain things, that might get him indicted. That really might push a case on him. So right now, Wack 100 is pushing a case on Jim Jones. It's bad enough we seen Snitch 9 do it, but we see someone like Wack 100, who's no longer a Paru in my eyes, who's no longer a Damu in my eyes, who's someone that the West Coast need the DP and get out the way.
People don't see. You don't hear me getting in the old narratives that I used to be on when I was younger. I'm way smarter than that nowadays. So for me to get on here and feed into some bullshit, I feel like I'm going 10 steps backwards. And that's not why I got on this platform. Nor did I get on this platform with anybody that associates themselves with anybody that's a fucking rap. Period. You dig? But the business that I do is for the people. And to see my people actually pay attention or give this shit any type of leeway when it comes to tearing another black man down under false narratives and people spreading propaganda. That's how we in the situation we in right now, because the slavery don't stop. These niggas are still field niggas and house niggas and shit like that. It don't stop. When you ready to take your own people down, come on, man. What we talking about? We ain't talking about nothing positive yet. We ain't talking about anything positive yet.
Now you fucking sit with the nigga who put him behind the bars, man. I can't.
Bro, where I come from, bro, the way he was even speaking on this man the other day, bro, that's a form of dry snitching, bro. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's 100%. But we're not gonna talk about that because that's what he want people to talk about.
Oh God.
Now, I definitely agree. This is some rat. Like Wack. Wack the rat. Wack the civilian is definitely It's like I don't know if he mad that, like trying to push a case on Jim Jones. If he mad that Jim Jones didn't get locked up, or he wanted him to get locked up. But once again, by saying, "Yo, I'm gonna violate someone," or "Go violate someone," He didn't say, "Yo, go kill Snitch 9." He said, "Go violate him." Violate them. It's like whatever the case. Like it's like a DP. It's like just spank his boots real quick. So this wasn't nothing, murderous. He didn't say go kill him, go, So it's crazy how Wack is trying to push the feds on him, push the boys on him, and it's sad that the West is even allowing this.
Already said that nigga the police, bro.
Listen, he is, but that's what he want people to talk about. The more
Jim, you spread the rumors. He's not police. His wife is. Not that.
but the more, listen to me, you know how these people work? The more people talk about some shit, the more it stays in the air. We gotta let alleviate this shit. We gotta block niggas out. Certain niggas don't deserve a platform to even speak once we know they about bullshit. I don't know why we even let people back in our fucking narrative when it comes to like this.
Okay, why? Y'all letting these old niggas that ain't really got no history in. That's why. I'll touch you later about it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they want people to do. They want people to get up and trap. They want people to get up on here and tell their history. Oh, I'm the big gang banger from this side. Niggas know how I give it up.
Now, Jim Jones is definitely correct right here. Like, that's what Clubhouse is designed to do. The feds is watching, them boys is watching. They want people to get on here and say, "Yo, I'm double OG, this, that, and the third. I'm from over here. I'm doing this," so they can indict themselves, so they can get themselves locked up. So they can say incriminated information. Or Wack 100, or Wack, the civilian, he wanted, Jim Jones to get on the platform and start bragging on some street stuff, or bragging about this and bragging about that, or bragging about information that can get him a bigger indictment because they couldn't indict him, or or other members or other people around him doing that, which is just not working. So this is really looking like Wack 100 is definitely, well, we know he is working with the FBI, because working with Snitch 9 is working with the FBI. We know he's definitely working with the FBI. So let's keep going.
And all this shit, no, bro. You're not gonna hear niggas say that, bro. Niggas make millions of dollars. Who's out here doing that?
Yeah,
who's out here doing that?
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you one thing I am gonna say so they know, because these pussy niggas in front with the narrative. You fuck around, think you gonna play with any one of us, it's gonna be your ass, my nigga. I promise you. It ain't nothing in the world can save you.
Trap. Stop. That's not what we on here for. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm at right now,
listen to what I'm saying. Trap. Do not crash on here, Trap. That's what niggas want, niggas.
Once again, Jim Jones is telling Trav and speaking the truth. Trav, you people already know who you is, or if you comfortable who you've been in the streets, there's no reason to even talk about what you can do, what you would do, and what type of smoke they don't want, because that's what they want. They want to indict Trav. They don't even know who he is, but if he say some incriminating shit, they be knocking on his door. They be fucking with him. So right now, Wack 100 is just basically trying to get people to say some incriminating stuff about them. They trying to, the feds never got a chance to get a case against this man, and Jim Jones is just being smart right now. It's like, don't feed into the BS. Well, Wack the snitch, or Wack the informant / Wack the civilian. Yeah, man. Like, this is a red light.
Dude, we're not doing that, because he got all the fucking wrong people listening to every one of these niggas that been through this conversation, bro. They taking notes and they taking names. Every time somebody get on here and say, I'm such and such, niggas know better than
Yeah, once again, Jim is completely right. Jim knows what's going on right now. Anything that's said definitely gonna be used against him, or anybody who's on Clubhouse or Instagram Live or any type of platform talking some street, just any type of thing that, get themselves in trouble. So let's just shout out to Jim Jones for being a smart person and knowing, let me not go in Clubhouse to show I'm the big bad wolf. So I get my ass indicted.
I'm just saying, I'm not playing the WWF shit. I'm not even into that, bro. We not into that. I don't let you get into that. I don't let none of my brothers get into that. I'm just saying, I can't stand for defamation of character, the shit you doing. And then what it is that we don't say nothing. They got these rooms, right? They had a room that I went into.
Trav, I only got in this shit because of you, Trav. I wouldn't care about this shit, Trav.
This is why I gotta say something. Because you let these pussy niggas get by, these niggas will run a mile.
Clubhouse, bro.
Listen.
On Clubhouse. Them niggas don't do that shit in front of me.
Now this right here is hilarious because I definitely understand where Trav come from, but I understand what Jim is saying. So, you know, Trav is trying to say, yo, you gotta put these pussy motherfuckers in check. Let them know that shit ain't rocking over here. You better chill out with that shit. You know, this rat loving shit that, you know, Wack is doing with, you know, with his boo Snitch 9. And it's definitely understandable. But the smart thing is, like Jim Jones is saying, don't incriminate yourself. That's it. Just chill out on the incriminating yourself. Fall back, chill out, and just let shit go, you know? So, yeah, we back, you know? So that's just funny.
Them niggas can't do nothing in front of me, bro, on Clubhouse. This is Clubhouse, Trav. Everybody a tough guy on Clubhouse. I'm not with none of that shit. I don't care about Clubhouse.
Yo, you right. But listen, if you say nothing, right? Because that's what we so normally doing. We normally do our thing and keep.
Now, this is basically goes back to what my song was saying. If you let these weak and these cowards and these lames just say something and we feel like, yo, man, we too big to say something because we this person or that person, then guess what, man? Their narrative is going to push to whatever they saying as true, even when it's false. So I definitely agree.
Keep it behind closed doors. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say to you right now is the game that these old
I don't play them games, Trav. I'm telling you.
Cool, but
I only got on here because of you, my little brother.
Yeah, because when niggas saying your name, when did we ever play with somebody saying niggas' names? I don't give a fuck if I gotta crash. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These niggas ain't gonna never play with none of our names ever in history, nigga. This is.
So, you know, Trav speaking on, yo, if I gotta take one for the team, if I gotta be the person, you know, if I incriminate myself, I don't care because I'm not letting no soft people that's working with the feds and working with Snitch 9 gonna take me, you know, like I'm not gonna let them and they narrative push as in, you know, like we the boys when y'all the boys, you know, like y'all the one, y'all the, you know, y'all the piggy wiggies. He like, if, you know, y'all working with the feds, you know, because we know Snitch 9 is with feds and, you know, and all types of law enforcement, you know, so like we know Snitch 9, you know.
It's just what it's gonna be. Even if a nigga gotta know, yeah, he crashed because they played. This is what it's gonna be, Vato. This is it.
Trav. You made your
Fuck
point.
these niggas, man.
You made your point, Trav. This is Clubhouse. Once again, this whole shit is.
Trav definitely made his point, and Jim Jones is making sense. Everybody's kind of making some sense in this. Salute to everybody except Snitch 9 and Wack 100.
Listened to by police, and he started this narrative across the industry. You understand? Listen to this. He started this narrative across the industry, bro.
I see him playing with a lot of my brothers, a lot of real niggas. I see him play with real niggas that's my brothers, and niggas is just like, I know the fucking, like, nah, man, y'all is tripping, man. Nigga got us and crazy. This, come on, man. Yo, man, I told you this, man. Don't be here quiet, man. I told you this, man. Fuck you, man. I told you, man. This is why. You're right, man. You know what? You're right. You're so right. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not great at this thing. I ain't great at this thing. He's great at it because he's a fucking blogger.
Man, I'm not getting into this. Trav, I'm out, Trav. Everybody out there, y'all be good. Y'all stay positive. Get to your bag.